Hey guys, it's Graybeard Gaming, and we're back doing Asheron's Call. We're doing something a little bit different tonight. We are hunting Olthoi, and if you ever wondered, I mean, you probably haven't, but you can see that this feels like a resemblance to creatures from Starship Troopers, at least in my opinion, and I feel like that's actually quite accurate. They're some of my favorite critters to fight, mostly because they are very good value. Excuse me. As far as experience, but not just experience, but they also have great drop rate, and the value of their drops is quite good actually. So it's a good way to, especially lower levels, to earn income and be able to be more self-sufficient. And I say that, and here I have my friends from years and years ago that I've been, lucky to know and that still play. And they've given me some substantial help, even if it only takes a few seconds. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been great to reconnect with some old friends and make some new ones. So far today, we are just hunting Olthoi, and the nice thing about them is you can go and you can fight and kill the matron, and she will drop the body part, and you can turn that in for additional experience. Which, it's imperative to have these sorts of quests, because otherwise, if you're grinding out your experience, then it's just going to take an ungodly amount of time. But it's a means to the end. So what I mean by that is that we are going to be leveling up so that we can do other things, because the lower levels, I mean, it's a grind. We are working our tails off to try and get to a point where we can go out and fight many larger critters. And this is actually a good place, at least in my opinion, to try and score some decent armor, as well as weapons. Because, I mean, as you evolve, you need to continuously improve your weaponry. Mine needs some definite upgrades. And you can also get things that will help you out, jewelry with spells and things like that can basically act as buffs. And it's nice to have access to that sort of thing, mostly because without it you can survive, but it's just going to make a lot of things easier, and that's always nice. Now what we're doing here is we're just trying to slowly work our way down, and I've already killed the matron, and I've already gotten the pincer, or the body part, so I can go into 3 of the hives now and fight the matron for the body part. There's a 4th one, it's level 120 plus. I'm not to that point yet, so I mean, I just gotta wait and be patient. But there are so many other places that we are getting ready to really start to see ourselves grow exponentially, and that's a good thing. And as you can see, I'm just picking up lightweight items that have a good value to them. So they're under 100. They're under 100 for burden, and that's important to consider. Now, if they were to have like a major or something like that on them, I would most likely pick it up, and that's because the majors I can hopefully put a better suit of armor together. Right now, my suit is perfectly fine for what I'm doing, but over time, I would like to definitely increase the quality of my my equipment, my armor. But right now, my biggest concern is trying to keep up with better weaponry. We are sitting at level, I mean, we've got to be close to 375 weapon rating for heavy weapons, and that's really important. I mean, to be able to wield higher level weapons, as we've said in the past, it's important. You can do so much with higher level weapons. One of the things we'll probably wind up doing next is we're going to probably wind up heading into probably do all of our tusks. Well, not all of them. I shouldn't say all of them. That's probably not accurate. So I don't want to sit there and do some of them. The low level ones, I don't need to force myself to do those. As I've now got enough of the portal gems, and I should be fine. I should never have to worry about running out of them at this point. The reason I like to have the portal gems is in case you're doing something and it's a hard to go place and you want to not die. So the recall gems are nice because it's just an instant way out, and it can save your neck in a tight spot. So that's just kind of something to consider. We are currently level 94, so I mean we've been making progress. It's just kind of something that we've been taking our time, trying to grow slowly, and as you grow, if you just power level, you don't know how you got there, you don't know what you're doing, and that's like the worst way to, for me, in my opinion, that's the worst way to learn, because if you just power level to stuff and have people just give you levels basically non-stop, and you never stop to learn what you're actually doing, you're going to struggle, especially later on. It's important to understand how things work for the entire gameplay. Now, at some point, I mean, yeah, you can do some of that, and I've gotten some help with some easy experience from one of my friends, and that I'm not a new player by any means. I've played this game for over 10 years, so I already understand a lot of this. But it's always good, if you don't have that basis, to get that basis. Learn what's going on in the game, and then try to figure out a way to maybe accelerate your growth experience within the game. I mean, I'm not here to tell anybody that they can't do what they want. Go ahead, do what you want. But my experience is one of those things that I gained from long time playing the game, and I just like to play it a certain way, and I know that's not for everybody, but I also have a strong belief that this is something that if you look for shortcuts, you can find them, and they're out there. There's plenty of shortcuts, but it might be something that you'll regret later on, I guess, is one way of, that's my thinking at least. But, you know, to each their own. That's just me. And I'm not saying my way is right. I'm not saying someone else's way is wrong. It's just how I play. And I'm always open to, you know, learn things. But like I said, I've played this game I've played it for many years without, you know, and I played it in a certain way without, you know, flying through levels. And, you know, that might not be for everybody. And if I can make these videos and get even one person to try out this game, even if you think the graphics are terrible and the gameplay is kind of wonky, if I can get one person to say, hey, you know what, I'm just going to give it a try, what the hell? If I can make it so one person gets enough interest to do that, fantastic. I mean, that would make my year, and it would probably make my 2025. Also, I hope everybody had a great Christmas yesterday. I hope everybody had a great time, no matter what holiday you celebrate. You were able to spend time with your family, your loved ones, your friends, and you were able to enjoy that. It's very important for everyone to get that time and reconnect with their friends and their family. And I do hope everybody was safe. And let's see how we do with hitting in this. Look at that, we got 71 million experience, which probably gave us close to 2 levels. Yeah, that was awesome. So what are we going to do with that experience? Not a clue yet. Some of the things I need to increase. I need to increase our melee defense, which I'm going to pop that by 10. And I'm probably going to do an additional 4 so that we're an even 360 base. And that's important to me. I want to be able to survive. Our focus and our self. You know, that's just for our... you know, I'm not going to do a ton of that. I like it for certain things, primarily magic defense. I think it's very important to have a magic defense skill, because as you get to be a higher level, you're going to definitely start needing to have that higher defense. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to head back, and we are going to just kind of get our buffs reset. And I thought maybe we would just go and fight a few Tuskers. I need to get some tusks anyways, and I mean, I don't really need to, but I want to. So I think what we'll do is we'll go and fight some Tusker slaves and a few others. And I really do like fighting the slaves because they drop the red and gold letters, and those are extremely beneficial. If you want to just get easy experience. Now, I did not see which one of these we got. We got Epic Piercing Ward with Epic Focus. That's great. It's just not the one I want. I was hoping for the one with Coordination or Strength. That would be the ideal one for me. Either of those would be fine. And we will go ahead. We're going to head to go fight Tusker slaves. We're not going to do liberators. Like I said, we are just going to do slaves, and we might run to the other ones. I don't know yet. I don't know how I feel, because we're not going to get a lot of experience from this. Like I said, I'm really just going down here to try and gain additional letters. And I know you guys probably don't need to see that or anything. It's probably nothing you guys are interested in watching anyways. I wouldn't blame you if you weren't. And as you can see, I don't have my fire weapons, and those work so much better because I accidentally sold. I did. I made that mistake, and I realized that this evening that I actually sold the weapons that I wanted to use in this dungeon. So I am kind of up the creek without a paddle, so to speak. And I'm not going to pick up the sharp tusk. I'm not going to pick up the sharp ones because I don't want to. They just, to me, they're not really useful. So really, I'm just in here to get letters, and because the letters, they're worth decent experience, anywhere from 1 to 300,000, and to me, that's worthwhile to pick those up. Whereas the sharp tusk are only worth like, I don't know, 15, 20,000, and that's just not a lot. I mean, you would need hundreds, and it's just not economical to really try and worry about something like those. But there's so many other things that we can do to obviously keep ourselves busy. I love fighting Tuskers. Not every Tusker is fun to me. Like the plated and the armored. Those ones I don't really enjoy because they just take forever to kill and their experience is low. So you fight something like Tusker slaves or rampagers, and they die quicker, which means they die quicker, which means the experience kind of works out better. But there are things that I am looking for, so I will peek at the armor on the kills here. Like, obviously I am going for like if I were to get Yori or plate mail body parts for armor that makes sense to pick up, I will pick them up, especially if they have majors on them. Single slot armor, if I can find good pieces, it's always worthwhile to pick it up. It might not actually make it through the tinkering process, but like that pair of gloves, I think mine have, I mean, that pair of gloves was actually really nice. I'm just not gonna fiddle around with that. Not right now. Alright, so let's go down to the next level. And this is actually the final dungeon. This is where all the tusks are located. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to find our tusk. And there it is. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to probably continue on here and play some more. I'm not going to actually keep these. I just wanted to lay them down and show you that they are veined, and that is a great vein pattern. That red is just fantastic. But I'm not going to keep it. I just wanted to kind of show you what I was talking about with the veins. That's some of my favorite armor is the Selden armor. It is fantastic stuff. And I have kids screaming in the house, so I do apologize for that. It happens more often than I would like, but such is life, you guys. Alright, well, I think we are going to call that our episode. And if you guys enjoyed it, which I really hope you did, as you can see, we are evolving. But yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, please, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like and a share, and if you haven't already, please hit subscribe, and we can continue to make videos like this. So, hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys next time.